Here we go. We're live, Linda. Poor girl. So usually I just start, let everybody get a chance to get on. I'm a little early, so they probably didn't expect me to be on. And I don't know, your eyes are probably better than mine. My glasses are not on. Can you really see that? I can't. There's people there. Okay. So, hi everybody. It's Saturday, and I'm so going to be live every second Saturday from now on because we've started the THM Club. I just didn't know what to call it, so Tracy won't be in too long. I just shortened it to THM Club. Anyway, so if you don't know, if you haven't seen the advertisement for it yet, basically, every second Saturday I will be going live, and only members can call in. Gives you more of a chance to get through and have guests on, like I have Linda here today. I to introduce her. She is a Reiki master and more of, I don't know what you call it, intuitive Reiki? Something like that. Something like that. The poor girl's never done this in a public forum before. I've kind of thrown her in the fire here, but I gotta tell you that she's like my own personal little secret weapon. Like the person that I go to, people often ask me, who do you go to? It's like, well, I go to Linda. You know, the thing about the reason why I do this, like go live and whatnot, is yes, to help you guys. Hold on, not yet, guys. Can't call in yet. The reason why I go live is so that it passes on messages and helps you guys, but it also helps me figure out exactly what's going on in my head and what all these symbols and stuff mean, because I think my video just froze. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of spirit here today. Everything's been freezing. My computer froze. We had to restart it. It's been crazy. Anyway, so this gives us an ability to be able, when you guys call in and I'm able to like figure out what these signs and symbols mean, now I know what a lot more of them mean, so I can pass on the messages quicker and easier. Linda is just getting started, and a lot of you are go through this at the same time, where you walk in a room, you have anxiety, it comes out of nowhere, you don't know why. You'll see pictures, emotions, you'll be in the grocery store looking at, your grocery list, and the next thing you know, you're thinking of horses or hot air balloons or something that makes no sense for what's going on at the moment, right? That's your spirit, it's your intuition, it's whatever it is. This gives us the ability to be able to make sense of it all. So thank you guys as well. Okay, so if you do not have a membership, you can't call in today, unfortunately. I'm welcome to watch it. However, you do absolutely have to have a membership for Saturday only. If you don't have a membership, that's fine. I'll be back live on Tuesday. I will be passing on messages there as well. I gotta put my glasses on for a minute, just make sure that I covered everything here. Phone's going crazy. How about we just jump in, Linda? Welcome to this. Let's just jump in. I don't know how to call. Oh, they hung up. Guys.
There's quite a few saying they can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Really? I can't see my glasses, so hold on. You guys, can you guys hear me? See, I normally I can't see anything without my glasses. I wouldn't have even seen that if you didn't. But can you guys see anything? Somebody comment on there. Is this breaking up? Still cutting out. That's so weird. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I was trying to call in for the free reading.
Yes, this is definitely the free read. This is the free readings.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, on my phone too, hey? There's see, the video just died. All of this energy just is so much today. It's insane. It's clear because we lost it. Oh, look there we are. We're still there, Linda. I thought we lost the connection altogether. It just died on my computer. Okay, so I don't know. Is it better there? Hold. Let me just make sure.
Well, I set up my video just in case.
Yes. Okay. So before I take you and put you on speakerphone again, do you have a membership number? No. Okay. Today, unfortunately, is only for the people that have memberships. If you don't have a membership, I will be back on Tuesday, and I will be doing this again then, and you don't need one then. I'm sorry. I've been posting it all week. I've been, like, for the last 2 weeks, I've just been trying to introduce this, what I call the THM Club. So I'll just take this and use it as an opportunity. I'll tell you, and we'll tell everybody who's listening. So every second Saturday, I'm going to be going live, and everybody has such a hard time getting through on the Tuesdays because it's open to everybody, right? So here, I'm just going to put you on speaker. Every second Saturday is for members only, so you have a much better chance of getting through. I'm going to have guests on as well, like Linda, who's a Reiki healer and can do distant healing and intuitive stuff, which is really cool, and other guests and whatnot over time. And your name goes into a draw, so if you sign up for a 6-month subscription, then you get 1 ticket, and if you sign up for a year, you get 3 tickets. And once a month, I pick somebody, like I just throw the names in a hat and draw one, and that person will win a free private reading, full-length private reading.
How do you sign up for the membership, though? Because I hate trying to get through to you, and now that I'm through, like, I'm happy to do the membership, but...
Okay, well, you know what? I will take you on your word. What is your name?
You've read for me before, and I've gone to some of your group readings, so...
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm fair. Anybody who knows me knows I'm fair. And the way that I usually do this is I tell Spirit that, you know what, if somebody screws me over, which it's never happened, then Spirit will make up for it at some point. So I'm not even going to worry about it. So if you're telling me right now...
I'll send you a message after, and then you can just give me the details how to do it.
Yeah, all you've got to do is just send the email transfer for how much you want the subscription for, either 6 months or 1 year. And then I send you your membership number, and you get put on the list for the newsletter, and you get your tickets put in and all of that stuff.
Perfect.
Okay. So you have then, if we're going to go forward with this, first of all, what's your first name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Interesting. You know what's flashing through my head already, Michelle, is Linda pulled a tarot card right before we started, and it was the
9 of Swords.
9 of Swords. So I don't remember all of tarot, but I can feel the connection. I keep seeing that card in my head as soon as I heard your voice. So interestingly enough. So are you calling in to talk to me or to Linda or to both, or just for a message, or today is a what do you want kind of day?
Give it all.
Give it all. Okay. Sorry?
I'm not quite sure what Linda does. Like, I met her at one of your group readings. I'm just not quite sure what she does. I guess just whatever comes through, I guess. If that makes sense. Yeah,
makes sense. So what Linda does is if there is some, I don't want to say medical, but more spiritual, and it's definitely, I mean, I have to technically use the term entertainment purposes only, but if there's an issue going on in the body, or an anxiety or a stress issue, or like a spiritual kind of medical issue, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Linda can help clear the energies and whatnot around that.
Okay, but I think that I'm calling more for you then. I'm sorry, Linda.
That's all good.
Okay, well, give me a second here to just close my eyes and see. Sorry, give me your first name again, hon, because as soon as I closed my eyes, all my thoughts just got wiped.
Michelle.
There we go. Okay, Michelle, I'm already starting my grounding exercise, and I can't finish it because I didn't get you to start it. So if you could do me a favor, sit with both feet flat on the floor for a second.
I'm way ahead of you.
Awesome. Okay, and then I want you to take a deep breath but I want you to picture that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it straight through the phone at me, and then just give me... Wow, okay. Just give me 1 minute to focus. Yeah, that card. I don't know if you felt that, Linda. Did you feel that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so give me a second to make sense of what's going on right now. This is a little different with Linda here because I have to admit, I'm feeling this energy a little bit differently. I'm feeling, yes, I can see spirit that's stepping forward, but I'm feeling a different kind of energy here too. Give me a second to sort through this, okay?
Sure.
Interesting. So, okay, so before I even can concentrate on who these people are, because there's at least 3 people here, but they keep putting this 9 of Swords in front of my face. So I'm going to ask for a little bit of Linda's help here because it's been a while since I've done my tarot. But from what I can remember, the 9 of Swords is where you're kind of putting limitations around yourself, and it's more like fear that is making your decisions for you instead of you trusting God and trusting life and trusting yourself and your gut. It's your worrying and fear. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, this card is absolutely for you. See, you thought you didn't need Linda, but trust me, she's the one that pulled that card before you even called. So you needed her. And it's interesting because I see how this works with her here. You know,
you're cutting out just a little bit.
Okay, so you know how I said that I was feeling the energy a little different with Linda here?
Yeah.
I know why now. Because as I'm starting, as soon as I said that to you, as soon as you acknowledge this anxiety, now I'm starting to see your grandparents, and I can feel Linda's already starting to work on that worry and anxiety energy. So I'm going to let her work on that, and I'm going to focus on your spirit. Give me a second. You got that? You felt it. I didn't even have to tell you. Okay, hold on. I want to start with the older gentleman that comes through. He like throws the cane, which I don't even know if he had a cane in the physical world or if he's just using that as a symbol that he doesn't need any help anymore. Like he's got free and clear mobility on the other side. And he like steps forward and shows me his strength, like how strong he is on the other side. He's taking deep breaths and I'm feeling like I'm having a hard time breathing. Who's the gentleman? I want to go above you. But this gentleman would have had a breathing or a chest or a throat issue. And he does snap his fingers, but okay, slow this down. If you've had readings from me before, you know how sometimes the information comes through really quick at first. So he's like snapping his fingers, but then he takes me to the very end of his life and he's like, it was just at the end, it was just at the end. Everything else took so freaking long. And then bam, I'm gone. Who is this to you? I want to go above you, and I feel like I'm not sure if I'm on mom's side or dad's side. Hold on.
My uncle just passed away a couple of months ago.
I see. And do you understand the breathing or the chest?
He passed away of cancer. He was filled with it.
I see. Because
Like
he's
every type that you could think of.
okay. Because he's making me feel like this went on for a long time, and then at the very end, it was just gone, like just gone.
He was diagnosed terminal in December. He was gone in March.
You know what he showed me when you said that is he showed me my symbol for responsibility, and he's taking responsibility because I think he knew he was sick a long time before that. That's why he's stressing long time, long time, long time. This went on for a long time, that he felt like he was losing his strength, that he wasn't who he was when he was younger, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he didn't seek help for it. And I think he's taking responsibility now. And what he's showing me is the brain scoop. So when Spirit shows me the brain scoop, I know it sounds gross, but it's somebody is carrying some burdens or guilt of the last time and images of the last time that they seen him, and he doesn't want them to remember him that way. And he doesn't, how do I explain this? Hold on, slow this down. somebody's blaming themselves. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I should have checked on him more. I could have gone and taken him there. I should have insisted he went to the doctor quicker. And he's taken me to the side. Is his wife still here in the physical world?
His common-law girlfriend, I've actually become quite close with her since he passed.
And he's putting the white blanket around her shoulders, which is my symbol for somebody who has health or stress or anxiety issues. He's making me feel like she took his death pretty hard.
Yeah, she still is.
That's why he's like talking about, that's where he's showing me that the brain scoop goes and she's the one with the burdens. He's telling her, stop that. And then he's like he's showing me the light bulb, which is my symbol for choices and decisions. And he's like thanking her for making that choice. He's like, please, dear God, let her know she made the right choice.
Yeah, that makes so much sense right now.
He like just wrapped you up in his arms and he's like telling you how much he loves you. He pointed to Linda and he like winked at her. He's like, she's better at this than even you know, Tracy. And I'm like, cool, I can't wait to see this. So I feel like this, whatever this worry and this anxiety is that has been going on in your life, you need to just let that go. Try to let that go. Know that your uncle is safe and at peace on the other side. And what he's saying to me is that if you can model this for your aunt about how to let that negativity go and focus on the positive, that you're going to change the course of her life for the better. And he's thanking you for that because he's making me feel like the influence that you're having in her life is changing her for the better. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Actually, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to really get to know her until he passed.
He's thankful that you're taking that initiative, and he just wants you to know how much he loves you. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, interesting. Did you feel the energy on that? Say something. You're very quiet.
Take the next call.
You chicken shit. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Tracy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
This is Lisa, the girl that called earlier to get the membership?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even have to ask for your membership number because I just gave it to you. I already know what it is.
That's great.
Awesome. See how?
I really didn't think I'd get through, so that's pretty exciting.
No, but see, this is the beauty of membership Saturdays, is that only if you have a membership you can get through, right?
Right.
That's the purpose. That's why I did this, because a lot of people I know, like on Tuesdays, sometimes my phone will show 200 people that tried to call. So
Oh, boy.
I know, right? So that's the beauty of Saturdays.
This is great. It's a good idea.
Okay, awesome. So are you picking stuff up already? Okay, I'm going to just let Linda go here, okay? Because I know I want her to talk about, because I can feel this. I'm not sure. I'm going to talk afterwards because I'm definitely picking stuff up. But
Okay.
I can feel it going to her. The energy's pointing to her. So I'm just going to let her talk for a second. Did you hear the explanation of what she does and whatnot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'm just going to hand this phone to her. And we're throwing her in the hot seat here, Lisa. She's never really done this in a public forum for like other people other than friends and family. So bear with her if she's a little nervous, okay?
I'm very privileged to be the first.
Awesome.
You're just cutting off a wee bit.
We were just transferring the phone, that's all. Just got to
Okay.
hold it up by your
Okay.
mouth a bit.
It's Lisa, right? Hello?
Hello, Linda.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm just picking up. I'm feeling a bit of backache. So do you, I don't know, how can I say this? Do you have backache?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Backache.
You're British, or she's South African, so she has a bit of an accent. She said,
The phone is cutting up.
is it really stupid? You know what?
Me, you hold it.
There is so much energy around. It's not even funny. You should have seen what was going on before you even called. Is this better?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, she said that there's something about a backache going
Lower
up,
backache.
lower backache in the back area.
Well, my lower back's not too bad. I have had a little bit of a problem. Last September, I had major cervical surgery though in my neck.
Oh, there you go.
That's the neck pain.
That goes all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Were you worried that was coming back again?
The pain? Yeah.
Not just the pain, but whatever that was, because I don't know about you, but when you talked about that, I saw it like healed and then come back, if that makes sense.
Well, a 2-year healing process. There was quite a, 2 brackets, 4 screws, and bone grafts put in. So it's a long healing. It's a 2-year healing.
I see. That would explain why I saw like progress and then.
This would explain our in the bathroom when we both had backache.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's coming from.
Oh, that's so true. I forgot about that when we were getting ready before you even called. There was this overwhelming like neck and back pain that just was like killer. We both went, oh my gosh, what the heck was that? So I think, and you know what? It's this lady that is here stepping forward. There's a gentleman beside her, but she's like the main talker right now. She's like, this is not an accident that you called in today on a Saturday when Linda's here, when she can not only pick up this type of injury, but I think she's trying already to do some work on it. So maybe I'm just going to let her do that while I see who I communicate with. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
I just want to double. Oh, I can't even talk. Sorry. Do you get headaches?
Very much, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll be doing a bit of healing if she doesn't mind.
You just got to talk louder, girl.
I feel you. My body feels quivery.
You can feel it right now?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so while she's working on you, I'm going to talk to this lady that comes forward, enveloping you with love. She rushes towards you and she's like, mwah, 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 mwah. Like, see? I feel like Grandma knows exactly what you need. This isn't Grandma or Mom, it's like Grandma Gush, what I call Grandma Gush.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Like, she knew exactly what you needed, so it's not an accident that you're calling in today. Slow this down. She's referencing 3 people. She's like, 1, 2, 3, we're all here. She's like, we might not all talk today, but we are all here. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Slow this down. She's like she's making me feel like, because if you've ever seen my show before, then, which you probably have, because here you are, then you know that I like them to step forward and validate how they passed away. And she kind of looked at me and she's like, Tracy, do we really have to go through those gory details? She knows who I am. And then she just takes like the body scan and she shows me she's not in any pain anymore. And she's like, is that enough? Can we leave it at that? I'm not in any pain anymore? Because I'm really excited to be here and I just want to focus on what she needs to hear.
Yes.
She's showing me the fork in the road. So whenever they show me the fork, that usually is my symbol that you're coming up to a place where you have multiple decisions on which direction to go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit of a confusing time, yeah.
She's like, so first of all, she's validating that she knows about this. Give me a second here. Not just that she knows about this, she's validating that she's heard everything that you've said. I feel like she's trying to say that you've asked for some signs or you've asked for this direction and you're not understanding why you're not getting an answer or you're not getting the answer that you wanted to get or something. Because she's trying to validate that the answer is there or it is coming. Does that make sense?
Yeah, in some senses, yeah. I mean, I don't see it yet. Still don't know what the signs are, what the answer is.
So, okay, so this makes sense that you've been very much praying very hard and talking to Spirit very much and asking for this answer and this feeling of getting frustrated at not understanding or not feeling like I'm not getting that answer. Does that make sense? More better?
Yes.
Okay, because that's how she's bringing this up and she's like telling me to tell you again that she heard you. She's like, what is that thing you do, Tracy? Overemphasize when you really want to get your point across? She's like, overemphasize that. We heard you, we heard you, we heard you, we heard you. Okay, hold on. Part of the problem is that you're asking a should question, okay? So when you ask Spirit or God, what should I do? You're not going to get an answer because they're not allowed to break your free will. So, and part of it is that you have to trust what is being given to you. So if you say you have 3 paths you can go on, okay? And you say, the question you need to ask is like, if I go on path 1, am I going to be happy? Or if I go on path 2, which path is going to bring me the most happiness? Or which path is going to bring me whatever it is that you're looking for, right? And then give Spirit a sign to use. I tell people this all the time because when we ask for just a sign, just give me a sign, then Spirit will give you signs all over the place and you don't understand you're getting signs because you weren't specific. Right? So use a sign. Say, show me a darn sunflower if I'm going to be happy if I make this choice. Or, you know what I mean, if I'm going to be successful.
Okay.
Or show me this within the next week or whatnot. Because Spirit desperately wants to be able to help and answer you. Your grandmother is coming through like in a frustrated way, almost like, dear God, tell her how I can answer her. Because I can hear her and I can't answer. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. She's so proud of you, I have to say. She just showed me my symbol for pride, and she showed me you standing up on your own 2 feet. She's like, I feel like somehow or rather recently you got knocked down, and you found the courage, and day by day she's making me feel like you're finding the courage to get your butt back up and do what you need to do. Does that make sense?
My entire life. Yes.
She's like, I'm hearing that song in my head, Fighter by Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
And how extremely proud she is of you. She then focuses on the children. Is there 3 children?
Yes.
Because she just kissed 3. She's like, mwah, 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 validating that she's absolutely watching over them as well. And she just told me to emphasize that again. I'm watching over them. I'm watching over them. Have you been
that's great.
Have you been worried about them or something? Why would she overemphasize that?
Because I live a distance from all my children, so of course you always worry about your children when you're not near. And I also have that guilt that I'm not near to help them.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because it's not often that they overemphasize that aspect of it, but she's overemphasizing, and she's like wanting you to know that if anything happens, that you'll be the first to know. She, again, you know, she keeps showing me sunflowers, and at first I wasn't sure if that's just, you know, that's one of the symbols I use commonly when I'm talking to Spirit. Show me a sunflower, or show me a unicorn, show me a rainbow, show me something like that, right? But she keeps showing sunflowers around you. I would take that as, use that as one of the symbols that she uses. The other thing is coins. She's throwing coins at you left, right, and center. And I feel like you just step over them. Like, I don't need that nickel, so I'm just going to get in my car and walk over it.
Oh, I need many nickels.
Interesting. She's like, well, that's why we're going to work, right? That's why did you just start a new job, or you just started something there? Because she's making me feel like that's why you started this. That's why we're doing this. Like, here we go.
No, I've been at the job for a few years now. Yeah.
Why does it feel like it's just picking up? There's a newness about this job. Are you in a position for promotion, or is there somewhere for you to move up in this job? Because absolutely I'm feeling forward motion around this.
No, this particular job, I'm at the highest level. I'm the GM, and only above me are 2 owners. So unless because, you know, one of my questions has been, should I move on?
Well, I guess that I know that's a should question, and Spirit doesn't usually answer should questions, but I'm guessing that what you meant by that was, would I be happier if I moved on? Because what Spirit kept showing me is moving on. Like, they kept insisting, showing me you going forward, going forward, going forward. And so if there's nowhere forward for you to go, and that's the question that you had in your heart before you called in, I would say that's the answer.
Yeah. The The job is great. I'm just not happy in where I live.
Right. You know what, though? She puts money signs all around you, and she's like, don't worry, because wherever you go, the next job, I have to say, it feels like it opens your creativity a little bit more. Maybe that's because you feel a little more relaxed there. I'm not sure. But it, like, very much opens your creativity. Would it be moving cities altogether? Would you be moving, like, cities?
Yes. I'm sorry, you're cutting up a bit.
Sorry, would you be moving cities altogether, like to a different city?
Yeah, I would have to, yeah.
Would it be closer to the water?
No, I'm close to water now.
Oh, okay.
If I moved, it would be back to Alberta.
I see. I could just feel the water around you, so I wasn't sure if that means, hold on a second, she's got one more thing.
Unless I'm going to Maui, then.
Well, hold on, because as I was saying that, your grandmother's interrupting. That's why I'm like, hold on, she's saying something here. Why does she say it's about friggin' time? Like, this is long overdue. When you said, unless I'm going to Maui, she's like, yes, it's about time.
So that's wishful thinking.
Not really, because you know what? And I think this is why Linda's working on the energy. Sorry, honey, I don't know if I think she still is. But because there's a clearing, and it's more of a spiritual clearing that you need. It's more of in the sense that you need to have the belief and the confidence in yourself that you can do this, that it's going to be okay. You need to trust God and trust your spirits that they wouldn't encourage you to go somewhere where you're not going to be happy and free. And when you are happy, when you don't feel that tension and that stress, it's going to be better for your health as well. And it's going to get that spiritual energy flowing. She just said, and there's a grandfather figure on the other side. She just said granddad. So apparently somebody's at my door. I'll let Linda just do that for a second. Can you check? Because I want to get this out, is that they're absolutely working on, sorry, hold on. Okay, close the door, we're live. Sorry, bye, gotta go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so rude to these people. But are you still there? Are you okay? Sorry about that, Lisa. Okay.
That's okay.
Stupid. They're selling newspapers? Really? In the middle of this? You know what? You know what, though? That's kind of funny, because you know how Spirit each has their own unique way of stepping forward? I was just trying to communicate with Grandpa, right?
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I did, the doorbell dang and whatnot, and I'm frustrated. And as soon as I concentrate on Spirit again, your grandmother looks at him and goes, leave it to him. He's always got to make a friggin' entrance. He's so cute. He's like, he's just there. He's not saying a lot. I think your grandmother has said what you needed to hear today, but they're all there showing that going forward, they've got your back. And this for you is about trust. It's about synchronicity, coincidence, and trust, and just knowing in your gut what you've got to do and doing it, and trust God that he's going to take care of the rest. And what she says as she pulls her energy back is leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have been very stuck, so, okay.
Well, good luck, because as her energy is pulling back, all I see is wings, which means that this is going to help you fly. And it's not just in your career areas, it's in all areas of your life. It's like this affects everything, your ability to enjoy life, your ability to let your guard down, to not feel tense, to just be happy. This changes everything, and it's going to happen faster than you think. It's definitely going to be challenging for the first 6 months, and then after that, everything just flows quickly.
All right. Well, that's awesome, because I have been very stuck. Just don't even think on anything anymore. Go to work, come home, stuck.
You know why? It's because you're picking up that something else is waiting for you, and you're trying to ignore it. So when you try to ignore God or your intuition or whatever you want to call it, when you try to ignore that, it makes you go numb and you can't really feel anything anymore and you're just going through the motions.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how you know that you're not doing what you need to be doing. And that would probably explain why I feel like when you make this move, you become so free in every aspect of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's really good to hear.
Because you open yourself up to being who you really are instead of who you think you have to be.
That's exactly it. you nailed it, and I know that. But it's really hard to, on your own, flow through that and get onto the other side again.
But see, that's why they're coming through the way that they are, is because you're not on your own. You're not on your own. You have to understand that. And I was just telling Linda this before the live readings. I go through this every single day, is that like every single time I'm live, every single time I do a reading, I'm like, oh God, what if I was wrong? What if, like, you know, what if? There's, your mind fills with all these what ifs. And then you know what? Then there's this feeling that comes over me. And I'm calmed because I know that this is, God's got my back. I'm not alone. Spirit's got my back. My job is to just tell whoever I'm talking to what they're saying. This is up to them. Your spirit, your loved ones, God, they have your back. Your job is to tell them what you want, what you need, and allow them to help bring it into your life. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, but when you're not used to being able to do that,
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Asking for what you need.
Yes.
I've always just done. I've hidden and done.
And yeah. Unfortunately, all too many of us live our lives like that, and I did for the longest time. And there is nothing more freeing than when you open yourself up to knowing that there is absolutely more to the physical world than what we can see, feel, touch, taste, and hear. That all of the people that loved us, they still love us, they still guide us, they still help us from the other side. And I mean, I believe in God not because of a book, not because I'm a certain religion, but I believe in God because of my own personal experience and because I can feel Him guide me throughout my entire life. And this last week has been it's going to be in my newsletter actually, it's kind of the theme this week, has been to learn to trust that we are not alone, that somebody else does have your back. And as long as you tell them what you need, that they will bring it to you every single time, because that's their job. Their job's not to tell you what you should or you shouldn't do. That's why people can commit murder and do heinous acts, because we have absolute free will here in the physical world. Their job is to guide you to what you're asking for.
Right.
So you fly.
My big thing I'm asking for right now is not only all of my spiritual journey, but the first time I saw you, I need to meet you in real life. Something about you that I just feel I need to be in the same room with you, and that's on my bucket list.
Oh, where do you live, hon?
I'm in Saskatchewan.
Well, I'm trying very hard. There's no promises yet, but I may be driving out to Ontario this summer, and I may be driving right through Saskatchewan. So I'm not sure where you live in Saskatchewan, but you never know.
Wow.
That just might happen.
Well, if we keep in touch, I'll see if I can even pull together a group of people.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be wonderful. But I really appreciate everything you say and do, and thank both you and Linda. I feel it. I feel you both, and it's wonderful. And I appreciate every second that you put towards us.
Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. That means the world to me.
All right.
You have a great day.
I'm going to take everything you say.
Okay, good. And I hope you start feeling better, because like I said, I just see wings around you. Like, as soon as you believe this, as soon as you know this, you're just going to fly.
Okay.
That's
good.
Take care. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, how are we on time? Do you have anything to say? What are we on here? So we do have time for one more, but did you have anything you needed to say here?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just...
Linda's a bit of a chicken. Okay, so while we're waiting for more people to, or somebody else to call in. See, this is what I mean. Look at how quiet the phones are, you guys. Because Member Saturdays, I think there's only like 4 people or so, 5 people, maybe 5 people now that have memberships, and who knows if they're all even busy today, because this just got started. So, I mean, next Saturday, I might have Linda back to do tarot cards, because she's awesome at tarot cards. Those are even better, guys. You got to try that. She's like, what? You're doing what? Sorry, hon. But I just want to say, I don't think it's an accident, actually, that you're here and those 2 callers, like especially that last lady, that spiritual work is exactly what she needed. And it just reminds me, like I was saying to her, exactly about whatever that higher power is, knows better than us of what's going on.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, phone's not ringing. And I think that's a good thing, because that just shows all of you that you should sign up for the membership, because how many of you right now are watching this that are going, I would call in, and it's really reasonable. Let's talk about that for a second. I mean, I think it's awesome. It's $10 a month, and you can buy it in either a 6-month or a 1-month subscription. And I think I went through this already in the beginning, so you can see it. We got one more. I'm scared to answer. I can feel the energy, hey? Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Tracy. It's Jen.
You just what? Okay. You mean like you just sent that off already? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm just going to like look at my phone here. That's so cute. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so your name's Jen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hold on. That's probably why I felt that jump in that energy. Did you feel that before you called? There was like this whoosh. I don't know how to explain it. It was like this. I didn't feel it 5 seconds ago, and then bam, it hit me. Does that?
I know. I've talked to you not a million times, but right before you picked up, I just started shaking, which I don't normally do when I talk to you.
Isn't that weird? I know, we both felt it. So hold on a second. I just got to click on this. So there you are. You can hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, because the energy has been absolutely crazy today. So it's been cutting out. Are you okay? Okay. I'm just gonna, you've been watching, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to let Linda take this a bit, because I can see that, and I can feel this energy around her. I want to see what she's thinking.
Funny enough, I'm not picking up that much, but my neck. So I don't know if you have the neck ache or if it was the person before.
Can you hear her, Jen?
No, I didn't really hear her.
She's picking up a lot of pain in the neck. And
yes, that's why I was like, I better get through, because I'm suffering from hormonal migraines, and it like tenses up my neck, and then pinches. I feel like it pinches off the blood to my head, and then I'm like down, and it's happening right now.
So do you want me to read her while you work on her?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So she's absolutely picking that up right now, as you can see. She went right there. So I'm going to like read for you, because I'm just getting da 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 da. That's all I can hear in my head. Da 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 da. Okay. He is so excited about stuff coming up in your life. He's showing me like things flowing again, and things are moving so much faster, and I feel like the energy is getting more positive and happy. And are you getting married? No. There's either marriage or baby or something. He's like so excited. He's showing me all these like milestone moments that are coming up. I don't know if it's all of the above or just one. He's not really telling me how he passed, or he's like, we're skipping all that, Trace. He's like, she knows I'm here.
You've heard that part all before.
I think I remember.
Pardon?
I said, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem too willing to share that. He's wanting me to go to the exciting parts, right?
Yeah.
So why does he keep saying baby, 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 baby?
Well, that would be nice.
Oh, so you're trying.
Pardon?
You're trying for baby right now?
Well, not.
Yeah.
like trying to maybe.
Linda can hear it and feel it too. She's like, yeah, you can feel that baby energy. Oh my gosh, it's like around you like crazy. So just relax and know that the timing that this child will be here soon enough, that he is coming. Your dad is like, he's like, I'm enjoying being a grandpa. Like, you can't take him away from me yet. He's playing with him on the other side. But again, I'm seeing like wedding bells. I don't see, it's been a while since I've read for you, Jen. I don't remember, and you got to forgive me. I read for a lot of people, so I don't remember all of your details. But I don't know if you're married or if this is coming up, because he's literally showing me like the ring on the finger and wedding bells. I almost feel like this is a proposal or something.
Yeah, we're not married or engaged yet.
He's like, when you say that, he shows me the two fingers together, which is my symbol for like being very, very, very close. And, oh, funny guy. Usually it means two people are really close to each other, right? But did you hear what I just said? He got me to say basically that he's very close to proposing. This is about to happen. He's like, relax, relax. This is about to happen. I think he's giving him approval in the sense, or okay, there's two things coming through. There's a reassuring energy that, has he been working a lot lately?
No, the same amount as normal.
Because there's a feeling of around working, there's a reassurance around working. Like, don't worry, if this isn't don't worry, he's really working, it's don't worry, this working is going somewhere, because there's something about his work that he's trying to reassure. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's a forward motion with it. This is going somewhere. Is he trying to like create something or make something, or why is there energy that's moving forward with that? Around you, your boyfriend or your fiance, you're not, boyfriends. See, I feel husband. I'm trying to say husband in my head, and it's getting all mixed up. But around your significant other's work.
I don't know. Like, he doesn't really talk about it a whole lot. But as far as I know, it's just a normal day-to-day thing that he's been doing.
Why would your dad be so interested in his work? I feel like your dad admires what he does.
I don't know. Like, I have no idea. He works hard, like, but
it's more than that. It's almost
completely
like
different from what Dad did.
I know, but it's almost like there's a fascination around it, or that he's like has a certain respect around it. It's kind of hard to explain. But what does your boyfriend do?
He is in sheet metal, so they're building, like, putting stuff on building, like metal on buildings, and he's driving the Zoom boom and putting stuff up, and I don't really know it.
And your dad was more of like a paper pusher kind of thing in this world, like he was more office related?
No, Dad was like oil worker. So
oh, okay.
And works a lot.
Well, because he took me to the opposite. He's like making me feel like his job was like the opposite of what your boyfriend does, and that I don't know why he finds it so fascinating, but it feels extremely fascinating, and it feels like he's either starting his own company in this, or he's going to a higher, like I said to that other caller that's calling in, like there's something about going to another position and pushing forward for this next position that's coming up. They put money signs around you. Your dad is like getting extremely excited. It's almost like when this happens in his life, oh, that's why he's showing me the ring. Have you been wondering and stressing about when he's going to like propose, or when this is going to happen?
Really, like we've kind of been together for like many years, so it's kind of like, well, whatever, I guess, like, you know, like if it happens, it happens, but
maybe that's why your dad is like,
so we did go out and look at rings again a few months ago.
Okay. Okay, because all I know is that he's being very persuasive. He's like letting you know in one sense that you have his permission, and in another sense, not his permission. He's like, she doesn't need my permission. He says blessing. And then he looks at me like, what's wrong with you, Tracy? Sorry. Hold on. Why does he go to, so Jen, I know you have dogs, but he puts the white blanket around one of their shoulders. Have you had a dog that's had some pain recently?
Well, it was like
while ago, Sophie sprained her knee.
Okay.
They're both getting, like, Sophie's turning 8 and Buddy's 7, but...
Oh, I see. He's joking. Did your dad have, like, a great sense of humor here? Or when he was here? Because he's like, I'm like, why are we talking about this if this is, like, all better and this was, like, a while ago? And he's like, well, what else am I going to talk about? It's not like I have grandbabies yet that are in the physical world. He's like, they're still over here with me. He's funny. He's like, I'm like, well, what is your big message? And he's like, you know what? He's like, So 2 things. He shows me my symbol for gratitude on the communication and the fact that he's making me feel like he interacts with you every single day, that you know he's around, that you guys have your symbols, that he's making me feel like he doesn't feel like he's dead all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like there was a while where I was struggling to feel, but I think like I've been finding coins and stuff a little bit more recently, and I went actually to this sounds really retarded, but to buy a new faucet, and the guy who was helping me, I found out at the end, had the same name as him, because that would be something that I would want my dad there for, to help me purchase a new faucet and make sure, like, well, I'd want him to put it in, but instead of having him here to put it in, I'm just going to pay for somebody to do it, and then when I got the paper, it was the same name as him. So.
See, and that's why he's saying, that's exactly why he said it in the way that he did, that he's extremely grateful that he doesn't always feel like he's dead, that he can still be there in spirit, in person almost, to be able to help you to do in your life, to do the things that he would have helped you if he was still here.
Yeah.
He wants you to know that that's real, that really was his soul very much there. And he's like, don't stop talking to me. Don't stop talking to me. He's like, the reason why the messages slow down is because you stop asking for them. But when you start asking for them, he always provides that.
Yeah.
He's like, you've been asking for this healing as well, and then look, and he's making me feel like you didn't even know about this, or you didn't even know that I was gonna have like a Reiki healer on today or something, because he's like, who do you think knew about this and brought you here today?
No, I didn't. I just was looking at my phone. I was like, oh crap, I missed the thing for the membership, and then I was like, I could really use a little bit of healing. So.
Isn't that interesting? Well, I would very much appreciate your feedback. I know Linda would as well. I mean, I know that she's extremely good at what she does. Everybody that's called in, she's been able to pinpoint exactly where their pain was and stuff, and I know that when she's worked on me, she's greatly helped me. So please give us some feedback in a week or 2 and let us know if there's any change or any difference or anything like that, hey?
I will, for sure.
Aw, well, I hope that this was helpful today.
It was.
Aw. All right, well, you take care.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. See that deep breath you felt? You know what that is? That's spirit telling us that we're good. I feel that every week. So this has been fun for me, you guys. Thank you, Linda. Because, see, I got to share this with somebody. Before we actually went live, Linda was like talking to me, and she's like, why can't I talk straight? Everything's muddled. It's like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, see what I go through? That's why I get up here and I can't literally talk straight. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I watch myself afterwards for like little moments. I'll watch 10 seconds of it and I have to turn myself off because I feel like I'm like babbling. But anyway, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining us. Next Saturday, or not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, watch my site. I'll post about it. It will either be Linda, if I can convince her, or another reader. But we are either going to do angel cards or tarot cards, or I'm not sure, but something very cool. So definitely, and if you would like to be able to call into that, then you need a membership, guys. So that it's a lot easier for the members to get through, and there's not 50,000 people calling in, right? So, yay! Thank you guys for joining us. And oh, one more thing. Yes, Linda. Okay. This person does not have a membership, but they sent in a picture, and I'm not sure if they're watching right now. But Linda, if you guys remember me talking about this last week, that I said send in the picture. The other cool thing that she can do is I just call it picture analysis. I don't know what you call it, but she picks up impressions and whatnot around people who just pictures. See, I'm already picking stuff up. So we've got to call this person. Give me 1 second here. And who sent in the picture.
Oh.
If she's even around. Do we have a pen here, Linda? Can you grab one off the microwave for me? Just because if I'm going to call this. It's a good thing I have free calling. But the reason why I'm taking somebody who's not a member, even though they've sent in a picture today, is because I want you guys to see how this picture analysis works. So this is like perfect. Can I write on this?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to say her number out loud here. Gosh, this is like revealing how blind I am. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to just call. Who am I calling again? What is her name?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh. Katie, I think?
Jim, you said something?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Hi, is this Katie?
yeah, this is Katie.
Hi, it is Tracy Horseman, the medium.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I had the phone up to my ear even though you're on speakerphone right now. We are live. Are you okay with me giving you a call right now?
Sorry, what was that? I'm kind of shocked. I didn't expect you to call that.
I said you are live, or we are live right now. Are you
Oh, okay.
Are you okay with me calling? Do you have a minute right now?
Yeah, no, that's no problem.
Okay.
Call me.
Awesome. Okay, so I know today is supposed to be for members only, but
Yes.
I asked for people to send in pictures because
Yeah.
I want them to see how this works with Linda being able to do picture analysis, okay?
Awesome.
So even though you don't have a membership, we're going to keep this short and brief so it's fair to everybody. But please, I'd like you to give her your feedback. She's had your
Absolutely.
pictures and she's been able to pick up some stuff.
Okay.
And we both have actually. So this should be interesting. We'll see. I'm going to let you talk to her and we'll
Okay.
see what she says.
Okay,
and
excellent.
remember to talk louder.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hi, Katie.
Louder.
Hello?
Hi, sorry, okay, my phone is the connection's not that great. Go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
no worries. Okay, the first picture that you sent, firstly, I'm going to ask, is he passed?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yeah.
okay. Sorry. So that first picture that you sent me, right, I see, now I don't know if this is a male who has passed or whether he's still alive.
No, he's
No. I see, sorry.
That's okay. I was just going to say, just let her finish. She's talking about
Okay.
something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the picture you sent me of him, I felt he had passed. But I see another male who
Yes.
has a beard, an older
Yes.
male. Do you know
Yes.
who this is?
My father.
Okay. And then what else did I see? I also saw another female with blonde hair, shoulder length.
You know, my sister has blonde hair. I have two daughters with dirty blonde hair. My father has blonde hair. My little brother had blonde hair when he was
Wow.
really little. Yeah.
So that's a hit. Okay, keep going, Linda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I see a little boy in a baseball helmet. So I'm not sure if he himself played baseball or he liked the game or someone else in the family is a baseball player.
Baseball. Well, not in my family, but I'm at my friend's house right now. She played ball her whole life. Her husband played ball.
Shut up! I love this. Sorry, sorry. I'm freaking out because Linda tells me all the time that she's no good. She can't do this. She's no good. I didn't give this to her. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. That's really good.
Okay. And then I see, this is still the first picture. I see a little black and brown small dog, almost like a sausage dog, I think it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
A sausage dog? We in Canada would call that a wiener dog.
A wiener? Sorry.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Okay, maybe around that age. If the first picture I think that you're looking at is it my little brother when he was little?
Yes, that one.
Okay, around that age, my older brother had gotten a wiener dog for his son for a few months there. And yeah, so there is a joke, there is a story about a wiener dog. My nephew really likes wiener dogs.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. But I didn't think of it right at first but yeah, there is, yes, a wiener dog connection.
That's so, you know what? That is so exact and like specific that it's so cool. Okay.
Okay, and then in that same picture, I see on the hairline I see a family of 3.
Yeah. Me, my brother, and my sister. There's 3 of us, full-blooded siblings.
Wow. Okay,
and I have 2 other brothers, but there's me, William, and Dorothy. We were raised together, both parents. You know, it's us. There's the 3 of us.
Okay. Was there a male that kind of caused some sort of trouble?
Yeah, there's a lot of, my older brother, I mean, I love him, but he wasn't the best older brother to my younger brother, that's for sure. There's a lot of resentments between them.
Can I jump in for just a second here? Is that okay with you, Linda? Yeah. Because as you're saying this, see, I can feel his energy while you guys are talking here. And
he has an intense, we both have a really high, intense energy.
Well, what he's saying to me as you're talking to Linda is, first of all, he's extremely proud of himself that he was able to get you through when you're not even a member. He's like, see, take that. Ha! I got power on this side. He's like, look what I can do.
Yeah, that's right. No, I agree. I can't explain it. He was just like I don't know. We were just really connected.
Well, as you were talking about the older brother, what he showed me is taking those burdens off of his shoulders. And so even though I can feel that your older brother is still struggling to this day, your younger brother does not want him to blame himself for your younger brother's passing. Because I think...
I mean, it has nothing to do with his passing.
Exactly, but as you were talking about the older brother not being the greatest brother to the younger brother, your younger brother was showing me the brain scoop. So what I mean by the brain scoop, when Spirit shows me the brain scoop, that's their way of letting you know that they don't want you to hold on to those kinds of memories, to the bad memories, to remember them in that way. And I think what he's saying is he doesn't want your older brother to carry with him the guilt that he was never the type of brother that he should have been. Because, and the reason why he's bringing this up so clearly right now is because he's making me feel like that older brother is making some big changes right now. He's trying. His life is starting to change. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But yes, yeah.
He's like, this time you have to have hope. He's like showing me my symbol for hope.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to let Linda keep going. She's got a whole page full here.
Thank you. I'm just shocked. I'm glad that this happened. Sorry that I'm...
No, don't be. Just thank your brother. Just thank your brother because he did this. And Linda remembered. So, okay, go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
In that same picture, I saw a elderly lady who wears her hair in a bun.
That's me. Elderly lady.
Elderly.
Sorry, I'm 30. I didn't know that's not me. But no, I mean, right now my hair is in a bun. I have really long hair, almost to my waist. and I always wear it in a bun because it's like harder, like easier.
I know why she's picking up an elderly lady in a bun. Because as she said that, your brother started laughing so hard, and he's like, he's calling you the old lady with her hair in a bun.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, I guess I always have to say, like, I'm an old soul. I'm a super old soul. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I guess I'm an old lady, actually, my soul.
That's how he's phrasing it, like in a joking kind of way.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, and then this is what I don't understand. Maybe you can. Okay, but what I saw was, I saw him in water with rope around him. Does that make sense to you?
No.
Okay.
The water makes sense.
And see, this is what I was trying to explain to Linda beforehand, because she's like, I don't want to say anything if I think it's negative or whatnot. And I'm saying, listen, no, let me finish. Let me just finish for a sec. So, and I explained to her that oftentimes what we see in our head is not exactly what is going on in reality. It's a symbol. Like, trust me, like when Spirit shows me the brain scoop, people don't usually cut open their heads and scoop out their brains. That doesn't really happen. So the rope around somebody could be somebody's struggling, yeah, or their limitations, right?
Right. He died of hypothermia. He was in an open field. He got wet, and and we were driving around for 8 hours looking for. My parents found him.
That makes sense why she was picking up the water, which it's and the feeling of being restrained.
And I was also picking up missing. So something else is missing. Do you know what's missing?
What's missing is, like, nobody's gotten in any trouble for this. There's a lot more to the story. And, I don't know, a boy died. It wasn't in the paper. It wasn't, like, we live in a small town. The police don't want to do anything. You know what I mean?
There's someone that knows.
There was another guy there that was with him. My little brother tried to light a hay bale on fire, and the guy stomped it out on him and left him.
Yeah, we're both picking up so much stuff here, so you got to stop talking for a second, because I am so covered in goosebumps that, like,
Me too, I just felt it. Yeah.
Because keep going. Linda, she's been picking up something else. I just want her to tell you.
Okay. Yeah. What I also saw in one of the other pictures was there's a woman with tape around her mouth. So basically the symbol that somebody knows something or somebody's not saying something. Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. There's this girl. Okay, I just got the goosebumps up my top of my head, like in my head.
I know. I got them all over my body.
My ears are burning. There's this girl. Where I live, and she even works like down the road from me. It was her. Her boyfriend was a friend of the families of my older brother. My brother is incarcerated, but the only reason we know this guy was because he grew up with us. We're in a small town. We've known him for my brother. My brother's 19. He approached him one night at the bar and asked him to take his car, and he paid him money for it. You know what I mean? To steal it, to burn it. And in the end, the guy that was with him left my little brother, because he didn't want to get caught by the cops. My brother was trying to get, you know what I mean? And we could hear our vehicle driving around him, but we couldn't see him. He tried to light the hay bale on fire. The guy stomped it out on him, left him. The people in the end, after everything, they got their insurance money. My brother's dead, and the other people are gone, and the real story hasn't come out.
I just want to say right now that it will. This is not over. And that's why you got through today.
Yeah.
I didn't hear half of those details, hon. I couldn't. Like, I know that the people watching probably heard them all because you were very clear, but I wasn't really in my head with you or See, I can't even talk now
Yeah,
because
that's how I feel.
the
Yeah.
big
That's how I feel, like,
message, the reason why you got this call today, the reason why Spirit set all of this up, and I don't even think you need to read another word of that,
No,
because
I do. I need to know who the dog is. And there's another female with curly hair.
Female with curly hair.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
She kind of comes across as a, what do you call it? Like a.
okay, here's what I'm getting, because that doesn't make any sense to you, right?
Right.
I'm not surprised. You don't understand
I
because
don't.
you can feel it,
Yeah.
but this is something that's coming up. I can feel that. Because when I said we need to stop here, because
Okay.
this is the brother's way of letting you know that there will be some justice. This is not over. This is going to, first of all, I see my thank you symbol for everything that you're doing, but he's showing me a handful of you. It's not just you. He's gathering people together. Like, it's almost like there's more and more people coming on board to make this get reopened or whatnot, right?
Right.
And
it's only been a year and a half,
but as people come on board, this is going to reopen. And I'm going to get Linda to send this information off to you. I'll give her your message details or whatever, her to me. And I'm going to let her send off that to you so that you'll have it when you need it.
Yeah.
It'll make sense when it's supposed to make sense.
Can I just
I
get his
believe in
name?
that. Yeah, I do.
What is his name, by the way, your brother's name?
William Lawrence Smith. William Smith.
The S.
Isn't that funny? Because she kept saying the S beforehand. She's like, I keep seeing the S, the S, the S, the S, the S.
I have his name tattooed. I have a tattoo on my arm, and it says, "Your life was a blessing. Your memory a treasure. You are loved beyond words and missed beyond measure." 1997-2016.
Aww. As you say that, he's showing me my symbol for thank you, and he's also showing me my congratulations for a child. Did you have a child since he's been gone?
No.
That's the baby.
But my sister has had a child.
There you go. So, because he's talking baby, like he's showing me baby, baby, baby. He's like, congratulations,
Well,
congratulations.
There is, like, in my inner circle, there's been 3, in our actual family, like, there's been 2 babies been born since he passed, and there's been my neighbor had a baby, and he used to be real close to my neighbors as well.
Somebody named a child after him or something, because he's pointing from himself to the child. That's usually...
Maybe, I've always said, listen, I've always said, if I had another baby, I'm naming it either William for a boy or Willow for a girl.
Oh, goosebumps everywhere. So he knows about this, and he just wants to validate that, thank you for this. Because, there is definitely baby coming up around you. If you choose to have that happen, he just said, maybe give it a year or 2, though, okay?
Right, yes. I don't, because I feel like it's weird, because, like, me and my husband, we've been together for, like, 18 years. We're together since we were, like, we're middle school sweethearts. We have 2 children, and we had our first baby when we were 15. And I have an 11-year-old, and I have a 15-year-old, and we've been, I won't, like, we think we may have another child, but we don't think, like, our kids are, like, older now, and you know what I mean? And it's, but...
If you so choose,
I always, go ahead, sorry.
If you so choose to have that little girl, she will come.
Yeah. Also, it's a girl.
That's how he put it to me. But you know what? They change it up every once in a while, so
That's right.
you never know.
Yeah.
But he's showing me. You have what?
I have $2 now.
Oh, interesting. Because he's showing me playing with the soul on the other side.
I have had, this is the thing, okay, this is the thing, maybe this is the baby that I've had.
You lost one.
I had a baby that I lost, yes.
There you go.
And maybe that's because I said, that's neat. That's kind of neat, like giving it a name, actually. Because I may not ever, I don't think that I will have any more children, but it's kind of neat to think in that respect that, because I had issues. I had my second C-section, my uterus fused to the wall of my stomach,
Aw.
So, and just after I had reconstructive surgery, about 3 months later, I got pregnant, and I thought it'd be fine, but the doctor says it wouldn't be. So I had to, terminate the pregnancy.
Well,
And I told everybody I never thought like that was going to happen. So we expected to have that baby. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's neat to think. It's neat to think that he or she is with my brother.
absolutely. It is a she on the other
cool.
side.
Awesome.
And that's probably why when you said, so it's a girl that would be coming here, he's like, well, you never know, but that would make sense because he was trying to let you know that it was a girl that is on the other side. Aw, well, good luck. I wish you the best, and I hope and I will keep you in my prayers that you guys get the answers that you need because I can't imagine.
Thank you so much, and I'll be excited to look for those notes that you are sending me.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Take
Have
care.
a good day, guys.
You
Okay,
too,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There. So as you guys can see, it is like so freaking cool. Like she's very good. Do you see now? Do you see? She's a lot better at this than you think. See, I need the connection to the person. I need to be able to hear your voice or see you in front of me or, something. Linda just gets a little picture and she's on it. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. I don't know where my mouse is. Here we go. And I will be back on Tuesday, as always. Anybody can call in. You don't need a membership. It's free readings for anybody who ever gets through. And then again, not next Saturday coming up, but the Saturday afterwards, I will either have Linda or another guest back on, and we'll do this all over again for members only. So you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I do have to put these on so I can see what I'm doing. And I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.